Describe Shriya in one song. Gulabi Aankhen.
Oh yeah, that's the song which you like. I cannot write the Gulabi Aankhen for you. Yeah. The sets of City of Dreams. I was a bit uncomfortable and I switched on Mirzapur.
So Sweetie Gupta has inspired.
A man came for a selfie. आप Sweetie Gupta के father हैं?
You lost Azoba at a very young age.
I never cried that day because I had to be with my mother. That gave me a big sense of responsibility. Yeah. Suddenly became a man. You also have a fear of losing your parents.
I used to just have this really strange thought that, oh my God, is this the happiest I'll ever be that all my loved ones are alive? Not once ever asked me about marriage.
You will get married when you feel like getting married. It's not like shopping. Did I do a good job as a dad?
I've turned out amazing. Oh my God. How
lovely.
I love this picture of mom and you.
This one?
Papa, you guys are like looking like 16 years old in this. So cute. Thank
Shall
you
we
guys.
sit?
Yeah.
Nice place this is, huh? Look at this beautiful, gorgeous. Just look
This
at
was when nobody was at home. I did a photo shoot.
So nice.
Hi, I'm Sachin Pilgaonkar's daughter.
And I'm Shriya Pilgaonkar's father, yani Papa.
And you're watching us on Be a Parent, Yaar.
Season 2.
Papa, are you ready? We're going to play a game.
Absolutely ready.
Let's see.
You're going to...
What's one habit of Sachin that Shriya hates the most? Oh, they've started on like an aggressive question. A habit of yours that I hate the most. One word is also okay, Papa. He's writing an essay. Ha. What? Being neat about it. OCD. Oh my God. Oh my God. Papa's OCD or his level of perfection is so much that, Papa, even if I move your shirt from here to here, you get mad.
I don't get mad. I am a perfectionist and I would want you to be one as well.
We're not discussing my annoying habit.
Okay. Who is Shriya closer to, mom or dad?
I know what you're going to write, Papa.
Shall I?
Yeah. I knew you would say mom, but no. I've written jacked, but I've written both in different ways because I feel like, yes, I share a lot of things with mom.
Which you don't with me.
But Dad, we don't want to stress you out with our stressful
Why? What
life
stress?
information.
Why should you be stressed?
No, we're too protective of you. So those things...
Oh, so you have stress because of me.
We don't want to stress you out with our stressful conversations. So only the non-stressful things reach you. You have like enough things on your plate. And trust me, you don't want to know the nonsense mom and I keep talking. It's fine.
Describe Sachin in one song.
I'm thinking of what you may also think. Okay. I mean, this song represents you in many ways.
It does?
Yeah. मैं खूब hint देते तुम्हारा. Sure?
Oh.
I wrote बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं. I mean, that song is synonymous.
But I cannot say this to myself, can I?
But this song बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं is a song that I think...
You know why I felt that is Mai Aaya Hu is the song. You remember that song?
Mai Aaya Hu.
That particular song. Why I feel? Because I always believed in announcing my arrival. I never believed in only arriving.
Sing the song for those who don't know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, मुझ पे हैं सबके नैन, सबके हैं दिल बेचैन कि मैं आया हूँ लेकर साज़ हाथों में महफिल की मस्तानी हो मस्तानी रातों में मैं आया हूँ.
Perfect. This is actually a right. And I realized that when you perform on stage, this is the song that you start with.
I usually start with this song. Yes.
Beautiful. Oh. Describe Shriya in one song. Should I give you a clue?
I mean, For me, you are not only a song, na?
Oh ho ho.
You're not only a song.
Ghazal.
You are something beyond everything. You're beyond poetry, you're beyond music, you're beyond everything for me. I cannot compare you with any other thing. Like they're too small for me.
Future husband, this is the kind of love that is expected. But still, whatever. What have you written?
I have not written anything. I cannot write it.
Oy. Okay, fine. But I've written something.
दिखाओ.
गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया संभालो मुझको हो मेरे यारो संभलना मुश्किल हो गया बस.
I mean, I cannot write the गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया for you. I have a heart. How can I write this song?
No. But it's okay. We'll move on to the next question. Shriya's favorite film starring Sachin and Supriya.
Yeah, I have written. Shall I show?
Yeah, show. Show? No.
No, that is the wrong answer.
You're telling me, but that's my opinion.
No, you can't.
I had written Navra Maza Navsacha first. I had written Navra Maza Navsacha first.
You see, both of us together in this film, we were very.
But I loved the film.
You loved. The question is not the film.
Teacher. But I love this. I want to give this answer.
Please do.
Huh. But I understand what you're saying.
But the real chemistry between both of us was
That's true.
seen by people in this particular film. That's how I felt like proposing to your mother, and after which I proposed, and she said yes, and we got married, and you were born.
But
So this is the backstory.
Papa, guts that like you proposed to her, but I know you proposed to her after the film, na, just in case she doesn't leave.
Arey, nahi, if I had asked her a question, if she didn't like, she would have given me one tight one and left the film and gone. The producer ka nuksan ho jata yaar.
Correct.
So which I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to take that risk.
Good call. And the rest is history, guys. I realize it feels weird to have this conversation without food because we're always around each other with some kind of food.
You should have told me. मैं लेके आता कुछ खाने के लिए.
है ना?
You could have had something, na? Some bites in between.
Something sweet.
I mean, the people come, na, with the camera. Says, we want a bite. We want a bite. So, you know.
Quintessential dad. Papa, these jokes. I mean, ठीक है, you pull it off. Yeah.
Anyway, now what is the name of the game?
Then there's no game. We are just chatting.
That's what I meant.
And this was your cue. He's directing me also, beech. Okay, tell me, I want to know. Obviously, like, there'll be many, but what is your favorite childhood memory of me?
Of you? I remember one thing when you were 2 years old, and I'd come from shooting, and you were lying down on the bed, and you looked at me. I looked at you and smiled, and you said in Marathi, "Thaklas?" Means, did you get tired? So I smiled, and you said, "Ye the मैं तुला झोपते." मतलब इधर आओ मैं तुम्हें सुलाती हूँ. Then you put your hand like that. I felt it was very cute. So I went and I kept my head on your hand, and you started patting me like a mother, pats the child.
Born cutie, guys. Born cutie.
And you kept on patting me, and I fell asleep.
Oh,
That is the cutest moment.
that's actually so sweet.
You were
Aw.
hardly 2 years that time.
I mean, this बचपन से मैं nurturer हूँ. क्या ही करें? But how
Yeah, but I'll tell you one
sweet.
thing, which is a very natural thing,
Yeah.
When a girl is born, it is not only a girl, even a mother is born with her.
Yeah.
So that feeling only a daughter can give you. I'm a son myself.
Yeah.
But I'm still saying
Yeah.
this, that a son may not be able to give this warm feeling.
But you're a nurturer. I disagree.
I am.
I
am.
always, but I know what you're
daughter
saying.
is a daughter.
I think my favorite childhood memory would be when every night you would tell me a new story And it's crazy now that I think about it because Roz Ratri ek Naveen Kushta and the way you would perform and create these characters, and I think somewhere subconsciously those stories have inspired me to be part of this world.
मेरे लिए तो मुश्किल था कि ढूंढूं कहाँ से, तो मुझे कॉन्कॉक्ट करनी पड़ती थी और मैं करता था. When I used to see that you are now dozing off like that, and I used to that time ask you, कशी वाटली? मस्त होती.
But tell me, did you think it was weird that for the first 20 years of my life, I showed no signs of wanting to become an actor? Were you surprised when I started acting?
No,
or
no,
I
no.
told you guys?
I was not surprised because मच्छी का बेटा कभी झींगा नहीं हो सकता.
नहीं है, झींगे भी होते हैं कभी.
होते होंगे. मेरी नज़र में मच्छी का बेटा कभी झींगा नहीं होता. तो इस वजह से I knew that if you are doing this, you must be definitely sure about it. And I did not cast you when you said that you want to act. I didn't. Until and unless you asked us to come and watch your play.
So that was like my audition.
What 10-minute play that was.
Yeah.
So there I came and I saw you and I said that अरे इसमें तो जरासीम है, इसमें वो बात है, ये एक्टर है. So that is the reason I sat in the car while coming back home. You were there in the car.
I remember.
And I asked you in the car itself.
Yeah.
That would you like to act? I would like to make a film with you.
And what did I say?
And you said that, yes, Papa, I would like to, but give me the script and then I will read it and decide. So I said, no, you are talking to your daughter, Mr. Pilgaonkar. So your daughter is going to be your daughter. So इसलिए मैं कहता हूँ मच्छी का बेटा कभी झींगा नहीं हो सकता.
But tell me, what if I had performed badly? आप मुझे honestly तभी बताते?
मैं नहीं बताता, लेकिन मैं तुमको पिक्चर ऑफर नहीं करता.
Good. Correct. Because I feel like, I mean, there's always so much conversation about nepotism and things like that. And I really feel that, when you've seen art, music, film in your family growing up, it's so natural to veer towards that. Which is why I assume that people from the business also, I mean, you can't blame them if they feel like they want to get into that profession.
Of course not. And one must encourage, ना? And अगर किसी को ऐसा लगता है कि मेरे बेटे ने या बेटी ने फिल्मों में काम करना चाहिए, तो गलत क्या है?
Yeah, that's true. If you had to, what do you think as an actor I can better?
You see, every person, every actor needs an improvement, for sure. Because every moment, every day, something is changing.
Yeah.
Even the choices of your audience also keeps changing. Like, so, in which I would like you not to be complacent. You please be ढूंढने वाली artist.
Yeah.
Who is always searching something or the other. मैं तो ये बोलता हूँ कि तुम्हारे बाप पे ज़्यादा गई हो माँ से. माँ का अगर तुमने कुछ लिया है तो मैं समझता हूँ टैलेंट लिया है as an actor, because she is brilliant. She is brilliant. अच्छा, now tell me, as an actor, what can I improve on?
I have to answer what you can improve on. No, how can I say that? No.
I would like to say something about it.
What?
I would definitely like to improve with the time change. The time has changed. Performance style also has changed from what it was earlier.
Yeah.
Though it is quite similar to what I have been doing.
Yeah.
But on the first day when I went on the sets of City of Dreams, which was the web series I was doing, it was a kind of a
your OTT debut.
OTT debut. And on the first day, I was a bit uncomfortable.
I didn't know this.
I was uncomfortable because the style of performance there on an OTT was totally different from what it is in films.
You feel that?
Yeah, it is. So first day, it was little difficult for me to gather things. I tried to understand my director. I followed him. Shots were okay, fine, but I was feeling that there is something missing. You know what I did?
What?
I reached home. You were in your room, busy doing something. And I asked your mom that, look, leave me alone for at least an hour or so. Be with Shriya. And happily she went to you because she has got a lot of things to talk to you about. So what I did, I was sitting in my room and I switched on Mirzapur. And I saw only your scenes.
Why?
No, to grasp. Because you did an excellent job, according to me, in Mirzapur. That was your first thing probably which you did on OTT, right?
Yeah.
That was one thing which had a spark, I felt. And I saw only your scenes. So in that 1 hour, I could see everything what you did in that. And while I was watching, I could get the answer to my question.
I cannot take this compliment, please. No.
No, you may not take it, but it's I'm not trying to pay any compliment to you by saying this. I'm stating facts, right?
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
I want to know one thing, Shriya, that while you were growing up, I was working. Your mother was working with me, and she worked in Hindi films, which were not made by me also. Anytime, did you feel that we are not giving you much attention or taking proper care of yours?
Never. Never, 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 never. In fact, I thought there was a phase where she wanted to willingly take a break and she was with me with my swimming drop-offs and she was always there. But Papa, even you, I never felt like you guys were not around. I feel like, I don't know how, but you all balanced it really beautifully. Whether it was the parent-teacher meetings that everyone would be excited to see you guys or otherwise. So I really do feel very blessed that for any child, I think it's so important to feel the security of their parents and that love. And just the three of us always had such a special bond. And maybe because you guys were also such young parents.
Yeah.
That sometimes I feel like we grew up together.
True.
All of us.
I'm still growing up.
You're still growing up. I'm old. You're still growing up. But I think with Azoba, you lost Azoba at a very young age. Azoba
My
died.
father, right?
Yeah. Azoba died really young.
He passed away at the age of 50.
Yeah.
I was 26 then.
That was hard for you, wasn't it?
Very hard. Very hard. And it was very difficult for all of us, for that matter.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I felt something. You know what happened? My papa got a heart attack. It was a strong one.
Yeah.
He was in the hospital only for checkup.
Yeah.
And there he got that attack.
Yeah, I know.
And there was no doctor around him. So I went out running. You know, in the corridor there were few nurses. So I said, doctor kahan hai? Doctor ko bulao. And nurses looked at me and said, hey, Sachin. And I hated myself to be a celebrity that day. कि मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, आप क्या, you know. But we lost him that day. And that gave me a lot of, a big sense of responsibility. I suddenly became a man, you know what I mean. I never cried that day because I had to be with my mother.
I can't imagine what it's like losing a parent at such a young age. And when Azoba passed away, what was that sense of responsibility you felt? Because I remember once I asked you, we were at an amusement park and I said, you know, let's go on a roller coaster. And you said, no. I don't do things that are going to be like a scary situation anymore.
Yeah. I used to do it earlier.
Yeah.
But after my father's demise, I couldn't sit in a roller coaster.
Why?
Because of the responsibility. That time, when my father passed away, I had the responsibility of my mother and my sister. I mean, these two people were the most important people of my life. After which I got married and after which I was blessed with a daughter. But that sense of responsibility taught me a lot of things. But at the same time, let me also share one more thing with you. That I felt a different kind of responsibility at the age of 6 also. My film released when I was not even 6, I was 5.
Yeah.
And it was in 63. My father was a partner in a printing press. And that printing press caught fire. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the only job he was doing.
Yeah.
And it happened so that the insurance people said that the premium is not paid properly. So the insurance people could not, they did not pay anything. So everything went to dogs, like, And my father was at home without any work. And I had no other choice to become the man of the house at the age of 6.
Wow. But तेव्हा तुम्हाला ही responsibility कळत होती.
Oh, तेव्हा ती कळलीच ना. I said, leave aside everything. Now I am the man of the house. I have to be the man of the house. And I did it smilingly. I did not crib about it. Even today, I don't crib about it.
Do you think though that you feel like you have to be constantly strong, or are you comfortable being vulnerable around I, me, Aji? Like if you feel like crying, would you be comfortable openly crying in front of us, or do you feel like I have to be strong? I don't want them to get stressed.
No, I don't want to fake anything in front of you people.
Yeah.
I will be myself. If I feel like crying, I will.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah. I will not fake anything.
Yeah.
I will not keep anything from you guys.
Yeah.
Why should I?
Yeah.
I don't think it is necessary.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. I have sensed that you also have a fear of losing your parents. Because look, death is something, life and death. It's चोली दामन का साथ बोलते हैं ना, वैसा है.
No, of course.
अगर जिंदा है तो वो कभी ना कभी तो मरेगा ही. Kind of. But you have that kind of a fear.
But this has actually come in my 30s now, where it's just this realization that your loved ones are growing older, and it just comes out of nowhere. And it was really hard for me, because sometimes when I used to sleep, I used to just have this really strange thought that, oh my God, is this the happiest I'll ever be, that all my loved ones are alive?
No, but it's very natural to have that.
No,
fear.
of course, of course. And I think I discussed this with a lot of my friends, and it's very natural. But this is also, I guess, this is part of embracing life. You have to embrace everything, which is why even sitting, having this conversation with you, I am present and I'm enjoying it.
True.
And to also learn not to hold on to moments, because I used to do that. I used to feel like if I was really enjoying something, a thought would always come to my mind of, oh, now this moment is over. But letting go is what really life is about.
It's difficult.
Yeah. It is very difficult.
It's not easy.
It is very difficult. So now I consciously make an effort to not really be in that state of worry.
There would be a time where people will not remember me.
Yeah.
But it's a part of life, ना?
Yeah.
You can't do anything. कल और आएंगे नगमों की खिलती कलियां चुनने वाले, हमसे बेहतर कहने वाले, तुमसे बेहतर सुनने वाले. कल कोई मुझको याद करे, क्यों कोई मुझको याद करे, मसरूफ ज़माना मेरे लिए क्यों वक्त अपना बर्बाद करे. मैं पल दो पल का शायर हूँ, पल दो पल मेरी कहानी है, पल दो पल मेरी हस्ती है, पल दो पल मेरी जवानी है. This was written by Sahir Saab. But at last he had written this also, कि मैं हर एक पल का शायर हूँ, हर एक पल मेरी जवानी है, हर एक पल मेरी हस्ती है, हर एक पल मेरी कहानी है.
क्या बात है.
So that pal is very important.
But I think that happens. I think that happens wherein I feel like sometimes you all innocently go about a lot of things. I have to make sure your health, because sometimes you guys tend to take your health for granted, especially I. You are actually quite good at it.
We are aging.
As you guys are getting older, yeah. So for me, that is something that I feel, and as the only child, I think it's an only child thing, wherein
But suddenly you become the mother and father of both of us.
Yes. And I have to give you
but
guys.
You were our guardian even at the time of Nach Baliye also.
Oh my God.
You used to come
Stress.
to each and every episode when it was shot, as everybody's parent would sit, or guardian.
And I would be crying out of joy and out of relief every time you guys would perform.
But one thing I did not say that time, which I would like to say today. What you did for us in that Nach Baliye.
Cheering.
No, not only cheering, but being a moral support to both of us.
Yeah.
I would like to say thank you.
No, you don't have to say thank you at all. I was amazed to see both of you perform like that. I want to cheer. And I'm so sure that even when I get older, you guys will continue to work and shine, and that's what I want. You know, I want all three of us at some point to do like a nice film.
I want to make something which has Sachin Pilgaonkar, Shriya Pilgaonkar, and the Shriya Pilgaonkar.
Oh, that will be fun.
Exactly.
I don't remember a single day in my life when you have come home sulking and when you have uttered the words, I am tired.
Because I'm not.
Touch wood. I mean, it's rare.
बाकी सब छोड़ो. Crib मत करो. Don't sulk.
Yeah.
कुछ भी हुआ. Doesn't matter. कल ठीक हो जाएगा. थोड़ा सा optimistic रहो. I'm a very optimistic person.
Yeah.
And that optimism has paid me big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
But in today's excessive social media age, do you think it's hard to navigate your mental health? I mean, luckily, I don't get affected by social media when it comes to me. But if people are for no reason being nasty to you guys, then I feel very, very overprotective.
Well, I feel that one thing I'm little unhappy about.
With me?
Yeah. That you should not take it to your heart so much.
But it's natural. I mean, people
I
sometimes
would
are just
like
horribly mean for no reason. And I know I mean, the love you guys get is so tremendous that doesn't even matter. But I'm sorry, that won't change because, I mean, I just think that as a child, I am obviously overprotective and I'm trying to have a little more thick skin in that aspect. But very sadly, the way now my mind is trained is I can almost foresee, because the format of this interview is in English, we're speaking in English, I can foresee people in the comments are going to say, Marathit nahi bolat hai, you know? So it's very sad, but your mind starts predicting things.
ठीक आहे, पण मराठी आपण आयुष्यात खूप वेळा बोलतोच आहोत ना, आपण घरात पण मराठीतच बोलतो.
I know, but I'm just saying ki this is what happens when you're that hyper aware of comments.
Fine, but I would suggest that don't take it so much to your heart. Feeling bad about it is fine. I mean, I can understand that. There's no point because you're giving it undue advantage. I mean,
too much
importance.
Yeah.
Undue importance.
Yeah. Recently, I found out something really funny.
What?
In all this time, you have not once, which is amazing, not once ever asked me about marriage or anything. You have asked this. She told me.
Yeah?
She said your father has casually asked me, so Shriya wants to get married? What are her life plans? And I thought that was so sweet. Because I think it's amazing that you guys have never ever been typical parents, you know, intruding in my space or asking me about like marriage or pressurizing me or, you know, things that girls in their 30s, you know, or even younger usually face. Yeah. But I love that. How come you didn't ask me and you asked me?
You're an independent girl. Why should I interfere in your life? Like, look, my habit is always been like this, that I give space to each and every person in my life, in my family.
I know.
You will get married when you feel like getting married.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not like shopping. So, of course, marriage is marriage. Yeah? I take it very seriously. It's not a joke.
What do you think is the most, for you as a father, what would you think is the most important quality that you would like my future partner to have? I mean, besides loving me, I'm saying.
No, that is the most important.
Correct. Actually, that is the most. Why did I say besides loving me?
That is the most.
Why did
he should love you as much as I love you. That is the most important. And that is the only way you would be as happy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Ultimately, I want your happiness. What else would I have? Would I want? Tell me.
But I want to say thank you for never ever making that any point of like discussion or stress And that means a lot to me. And I thought it was very cute that you asked just casually, very casually you asked her, but you've never been stressed about it. I hope you're not stressed.
No, I'm not stressed. Okay. I'm not stressed.
He's looking stressed.
But I'm not stressed, but I am little, surprised that you haven't chosen anyone.
Now you've said someone that loves me as much as you love me, na? तो मतलब अभी seeking that.
It will happen.
I'm not worried.
आम्ही खूप यंग असताना तू झालीस, करेक्ट आहे? तुझी आई तर खूपच यंग होती आणि तुम्हारी परवरिश करना हमने तुम्हारी वजह से सीखा. पूरी कोशिश तो हम कर ही रहे थे, कर ही रहे हैं भी वैसे देखा जाए तो. But do you think that I have done well as a father, as a dad?
Oh, you've done excellently as a dad because you've done excellently as a human being. It's very different to be told something, and it's very different when as a child you experience something through action. And I think the most important thing that you've done for me is the way you live your life. काम आता जाता रहेगा, everything. But the way you deal with just life.
Absolutely.
The small thing.
Did I do a good job as a dad? Or you want me to do?
What do you think?
Want to better me?
I've turned out amazing. For me, the biggest...
Any suggestions you have that I could do better?
I think, honestly speaking, the greatest privilege is that you guys have given me so much love, security, and you've made me feel so confident. But what matters the most to me truly is when I see, when you're working, the passion you have when you're in front of the camera is the same passion you have when you're having breakfast. So आप हर चीज़, everything that you do it with equal love, passion, and you genuinely wish other people well.
Yeah, always.
And for me, it is what I see, a good human being, first and foremost. But as a parent, it's been the most wholesome journey, and I can only hope at some point to be this sort of a parent to my child. And it's a combination of I and you both.
Yeah.
You know, where you've encouraged my madness, it's nature, nurture both, but you've encouraged me to be my authentic self. And you are the one who always says to me that the best way to be different is to be yourself.
Absolutely.
So दुनिया कुछ भी कहे भाड़ में जाए, you just be yourself.
Absolutely.
And what about me? Have I been actually आपने बहुत तारीफ कर ली मेरी इस एपिसोड में.
No, but I'm very happy with you as a daughter. Very, very happy with you as a daughter. Now, what more could I expect? I mean, you're a very good human being. At the same time, you are your mother's chamchi. And your mother thinks that you're my chamchi.
Yes, she thinks I'm your chamchi.
That means you love both.
And that means I'm doing something right. If both parents are thinking कि मैं एक दूसरे की चमची हूँ, मतलब मैं कुछ सही कर रही हूँ.
बिल्कुल सही कर रही हो. तो मतलब it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this not as a criticism.
Yeah.
But appreciation. Yeah. I mean, I'm appreciating you.
But I also genuinely want to say one thing, Papa, that even if this lifetime, you know, I was not born to you guys, I would have still found you in a way to be your friend.
Which you are.
Exactly. And I feel like we're roommates, you know, that's the feeling that I get. So it's not just sort of that equation of parent-child. And one day also it's my dream, and I've never said this before, but it's my dream to direct I and you.
How sweet.
I would love that.
Please don't ask your mother to direct both of us.
She would not want to. She'll replace us. In life, we all play different roles, whether it's work, it's friends, or just getting through the day. But we all need that one person who's just a call or text away. Someone who lets us be real and is always by our side. It's like having our we. And today there's somebody special here, apparently, to ask us a question.
Really?
Yes, let's see.
हाय श्रेया, नमस्कार सचिन सर। मेरे पास आप दोनों के लिए एक एक क्वेश्चन है। पहले मैं शुरू करता हूँ श्रेया से। यू हैव डन सच अमेजिंग वर्क एंड आई वांटेड टू आस्क कि एज एन एक्टर व्हेन यू गो थ्रू ऑल दीज लो मोमेंट्स, हाउ डू यू हैंडल देम एंड हु डू यू टर्न टू फॉर सपोर्ट?
Wow, thank you for that question. Yes, it's been an amazing journey. And I think I'm very blessed to have an incredible support system in Papa, Ai, my friends. I also think that it's been a journey to not attach your self-worth only to your work or to the outcome of your projects. And at the same time, maybe samjhe ki these things are all part of showbiz. But I make sure rather have people around me to remind myself to not forget to live life in this process.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this is what I see actually. That is why.
वो क्या होता है ना, पूजा पाठ कर कर या रोज आरती करके या उपवास कर कर आपका अगर अपने आप पे विश्वास नहीं हो तो आप नास्तिक हैं, ऐसा मैं समझता हूँ.
Well said. सही जवाब.
सचिन सर, आपसे मैं क्या पूछूं? आई एम अ ह्यूज एडमायरर ऑफ योर वर्क. I have a question. When you see Shriya stepping into this same world, what fears do you have for her as a parent, and how do you ensure that she doesn't feel alone in this industry?
First of all, I was very, very happy to know that she has taken up acting and she wants to become an actor, because I was confident enough that she would do a very good job. But to get good work is also very important, and I am very glad that she got an opportunity or opportunities to showcase her talent.
But अभी बहुत कुछ करना है.
बहुत कुछ करना है, definitely बहुत कुछ करना है. And what did I do for her not to feel alone? The most important thing is to leave her alone.
कुछ भी.
You'll be very happy to know, me and Supriya don't interfere in her work at all. We don't ask her, what are you doing? How many films are you doing? Or how many series are you doing? Or with whom are you working? We don't bombard her with such questions, ever. We listen to her only when she comes and tells us. We give our comments or opinions only when asked. Only when asked by her. But she is an independent actor and an independent daughter, independent human being. So we have just to let her live her life. जियो और जीने दो.
How did this conversation make you feel?
Very, very happy. Mainly because I have got an opportunity to open up in front of my daughter. Not that we don't get any chance to speak to each other, but then we have a lot of fun while we are together, and we don't talk so much. We have more fun. You know what I mean?
But actually, the reason why I was really looking forward to doing this is because if we were at home, there would have been distractions, and I think it's so nice that we could. I love you. It's so nice that we could just have fun and just shanti se just chat. So thank you for having us. It was really special.
Is there something you guys haven't told each other but would like to say today?
ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है जो मैंने अपनी बेटी से ना शेयर की हो या ना कही हो.
Papa, you've never written a letter to me. I would like you to write a letter to me.
You know one thing, the other day I was at a place where there was a Marathi movie. It was based on a girl writing to her father.
Yeah.
So that time I said that, they asked me, what is your wish? I said, my wish is to write a letter to my daughter.
Because you've written to mom, you've written to everybody, but I would like that.
I will write it.
But we are very expressive. We share, we overshare. We are dramatic, over dramatic. Everything is already shared.
We can have a hug.
Done? Okay.
Love you.
If you enjoyed our gappa, our conversation, please like, share, subscribe to Yuvaa and keep watching Be a Parent Yaar. Share it with your parents. your kids, your loved ones, on all your groups. And yeah, if you haven't spoken to your parents or your child in a while, then call them up.
क्योंकि बात करने से ही बात बनेगी. You were our guardian even at the time of Nach Baliye also.
And I would be crying out of joy and out of relief every time you guys would perform.
But one thing I did not say that time, which I would like to say today. What you did for us in that Nach Baliye.
Cheering.
No, not only cheering, but being a moral support to both of us.
Yeah.
I would like to say thank you.
No, you don't have to say thank you at all. I was amazed to see both of you perform like that.